Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to sign a Uno Platform WinUI desktop app so that you can sideload it on your Windows PC. When you package your app as an MSIX, then signing it is not just a nice to have thing, but it is required. An MSIX package must be signed so that Windows can verify the publisher and integrity, enable frictionless installs, and ensure safe updates. So, no signature means no trust, and the OS might block or warn you about the install. So, in this video, we'll walk through creating a self signed certificate, using it to sign our own Uno Platform desktop application, and then finally installing the signed app on a target machine. So, with this context set, let's get started with the video. All right, guys. So I'm on this new Uno Platform Wizard page, as you know, and I'm going to create a new project, WinUI app project. And you know the drill, right? I'm going to quickly complete this form and get a brand new project, a WinUI app, and we'll see how we can sign and then publish it. Cool. I'll quickly complete this. Okay, so this is our new project, and today I'm on my Windows machine. So I have this privilege to open this in Visual Studio 2022. So let's open it there. Now it might take a little time for Visual Studio to come up. So let's wait. I'll fast forward this part of the video. Alright guys, so the solution has come up and it is the very old traditional Uno platform project that we see. But over here in this existing solution directory, we have a very interesting file over here called package.appXManifest. Okay. Now this is the manifest file, and which this actually is the configuration file of what the MSIX package will look like. Okay. Here's the display name. Now you will see a little red cross on a few of the tabs. Okay. What our concern is today is the signing of the app, right? So we'll not worry about everything else. We'll just fix the major red crosses and then we'll move on with the signing part. So the display name. So whatever the app display name that you want the MSIX to show, that is going to come up over here. So I'm going to say Harshit Dynamite because that is the name of my app also. And that is also the name of my channel. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is a test app from Harshit Dynamite. Cool. So all my red crosses on this tab is gone. I'm going to move to the next tab which says visual asset. And over here, I need to specify an image and it should be of one of these sizes. So for now, I have made a dummy image which is of 600 by 600 pixel. I'm going to choose that. I think it was this one over here. Let me use that. Okay, so there is a size warning, but it will work. So it has brought in my image and I have two more crosses. So the app icon, I want that icon also should be of this size, 176 by 176. I already have this kind of pixeled image. So I'm going to bring in that again. Yes. And then there was one more cross somewhere. Yeah, the package logo. That should be of 200 by 200 pixels. So I have generated this as well. I'm going to bring that again. Okay. So all my red crosses on this visual assets page is gone. I'm going to hit save over here and move to the very last and the very important package tab, that is packaging. Okay. Now the package name. I'm going to say Harshit Dynamite again. Package display name, again Harshit Dynamite, and the version. Okay. So now if you see, I've got just three fields over here, major, minor and build. However, as per the standards, as per the protocols, we should have 4 fields in the version number. One is the major, minor, build, and the revision number. So, or you also call it the bug fix number, right? So if I enter 1, let 1 be my major version. You can enter 1 for minor or 0 for minor. Now the build number has to be 1. You cannot have a 0th build. So let's put in 1 over here. And then I also need a revision number. Now I don't really have another field to fill in my revision number, and if you try it with this just 3 fields, it's not going to build the package for you. I've already tried it, so it is going to fail. So we'll look into a way of how we can actually fix it. I'm going to hit save. I've saved it. And now you see this is what my package manifest looks like. But still there is a red cross. If I look at it, it says the app version is invalid or has invalid components. Please open the manifest in the XML editor to correct this issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this in as an XML. Okay, and over here I'll see this identity, the name is this, and the version it says 1.0.1. Now I'm going to add a .1 to it. This is my revision number, or let the revision number be 0 because this is the very first launch. Okay, still says publisher is missing. Yes, that's because we have not yet added it. So I'm going to hit save to this after I've added 0 over here. I'm going to close this and I'm going to open that visual AppXManifest again, go back to my packaging tab, and over here publisher, I'm going to hit choose certificate over here. Let me choose that, and I've got 3 options: select from store, select from file, or create. Now if you were to publish this app on a Microsoft Store, you would select from store and then move accordingly. If you already had a certificate from your enterprise, let's say, or from some third party company, maybe Semantic, which also gives out app certificates, you could use this option. But we are going to develop or publish this app with a self-signed certificate. So I'm going to hit create over here and publisher common name. So this is my machine name. Let it be this password. Now this password is optional. If you want, you can, but I would recommend do not do it. And if you also check this on the Uno Platform website, for some reason they are also saying do not enter the password, but it is completely okay to enter a password. So if you enter a password, what happens is when someone installs your certificate, he will be prompted to enter a password, and you will also have to tell him the password. Cool. So I'm going to leave it blank for now, but if you want, you could do it. Cool. I'm going to hit OK now. And I'm going to hit OK again now. Or if you want, you can, look at this view full certificate, and you will see that this has been issued to and issued by, and this is the validity for a year. Cool. I'm going to say OK. And now I'm going to say OK again over here, and I am done. Okay, so publisher display name, let it be Agarwal H. Cool. So this is how you will be configuring your self-signed certificate. Now there is a command line way where you could also see your certificate being developed, but we'll that was the way you would do for a .NET Mavi app, but things have moved forward, and I'm not really sure what .NET 10 has offered, in terms of .NET Mavi. But if you know of any good things that .NET Mavi has come up with in the new .NET 10 feature, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so we'll move forward, and all my red crosses are gone. I'm going to save it. Okay, so now in order to package this finally, I'm going to my csproj root directory, and this is where my csproj lives. I'm going to open command prompt on this location and paste this. I'm going to put this command in the description. You can have a look. And if you look at this part over here, it says ms build. So it is going to use ms build. So this is the command, and I think we'll have to change a few things over here. But first, let's look at this. The configuration has to be release, platform is 64-bit, and generate AppX package on build. That is true. and it is meant for side loading. So I'm not really going to publish it on the App Store. Oh, I'm so sorry, on the Microsoft Store. Otherwise, it would have this value as side load would be something else. And it's going to put the packaged product into this directory over here. You can change that. And package signing enabled is set to true. Now let's hit enter. So it says MS build is not recognized. Okay, cool. Now let's try with the .NET build. So why this failed was, it has got something to do with the WinUI version that we have used. So I'm going to say .NET build, and yes, so this works and it is now restoring all my dependencies and everything. So you see my package name is coming up. It's meant for .NET 9 Windows 10 platform. So when we hit this command, it is going to develop, or it is going to create a self-signed certificate also for us. So we'll see that. Alright, so the build is succeeded. It has got around 14 warnings. And the warning don't seem to be too much. It's mostly about how we have done the code, this observable property, because we didn't really do any coding. So let it be for now. What matters is, did we get the certificate? So if we recall, the location that we gave was ctemp output over here, if you see, right? So let's go to that location over here. And we get a folder. We get a certificate and we also get a MSIX. Now if you want, okay, first let's try to install this without the certificate installed. Okay. So it says install this package, install Harshit Dynamite. Publisher is unknown, version is this, and this is my path. This app packages publisher certificate could not be verified. Contact your system administrator to obtain a new package with verified certificate. Okay. So we need to install the certificate first, then only we'll be able to install this app. Cool. This is what we wanted, right? Okay, so now we get a certificate file, and if I double click on this, I can install the certificate over here. So I'm going to install it. I'm going to install it on my local machine. I'm going to say next now, and it has given me this permission thing. I'm going to hit yes and place all certificates in the following store. I'm going to say browse. Let it be personal, or let's make it trusted root certificate. Trusted root authority. This is where most of your certificates are going to live. So I'm going to say OK over here, and I'm going to hit next, finish, and it says the import was successful. This is the message you should see if your certificate installation was success. I'm going to say OK. OK over here, and now if I double click on my MSIX package, you see we are not presented with that certificate missing thing. Now it gives me install this, and I'm also getting my publisher over here, right? Earlier when the certificate was not installed, we were seeing the publisher as unknown. Okay, so I'm going to say install now. And yes, my installation is complete. Okay, and now the app is installed, and if I look into my installed programs, I should see that Harshit Dynamite app is installed. Now you can open it, you can run it as an administrator and whatnot. And your app with this is self-signed and it's installed. And now whenever you want to distribute your app, you will have to give that team or that person the certificate and the MSIX files, and maybe if required the PS1 and the installation instructions and everything else. Cool. So this was it about this video. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something from it, please don't forget to share this video to your friends, and do not forget to like this video And please consider subscribing to my channel for more such content. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep learning and keep thriving. Goodbye.